Hello, how are you? God bless you. Please don't mind my voice. Anytime I have a program beyond 12 midnight, or maybe I prayed into the night and into the morning, I wake up and I have my voice like this, and before the end of the day, it will just clear. But I'm right here in the studio, and I'm not going to let the voice to stop me. This is called Moments with Chioma Ibezim, and I will be bringing you outstanding people, people that I feel and I see as outstanding in whatever they are doing. And some of these people belong to the category of people that should be assisted. Some of them belong to the category of people that we should learn from. Some of them belong to the category of people that we should not just learn both the good and the bad and emulate from. So it's going to be categories of people on this my office, and just be rest assured it's going to be inspiring, it's going to be encouraging, and it will ginger you, it will make you to get up. Before our International Women's Fire Conference, we have this set of people who go out to look out for the widows. We look out for them. They don't even come looking for us. We go looking for them. And so while we were wondering and looking at the number of widows and those that should benefit from our empowerment, a name came up. This name didn't come up because she's a widow. This name didn't come up because she's married, her husband died, left her with children. No. She's still a married woman. But there is something outstanding and touchy about her that you will also see with me. Like I said, Pastor Mrs. Chioma Ibezim, the president of Singles Are Married International Fellowship Outreach, and I'll be bringing you Moments with Chioma Ibezim with outstanding men, outstanding here, there, and everywhere. And then we bring them under this platform and we learn. So right now I have someone who is right here, seated by my right, and her name is Mrs. Chinasa Madubuike. Chino, smile now. How are you?
I'm fine.
Mrs. Chinasa Madubuike's name came up during our International Women's Fire Conference, and the coordinator of Umuahia branch insisted, Mommy, she must be among the people that we will extend love to, even though she is married. I said, why? She said, Ma. Then she now told me a story that she went to see a colleague of hers, and then she sighted a woman who walked in, assisted by her daughter. And then the man told her, you remember the story, right? Even though she would be speaking in Igbo language and I will be interpreting what she's saying. But to cut a long story short, Mrs. Chinasa Madubuike is totally blind. She doesn't see. Where are you from? Iwonyebe. Mbise in... She's from Ezinihite Mbise in Imo State. And... she carries pure water on her head and she walks around the city. Is that not interesting? She carries pure water on her head. A totally blind woman. How do you carry it? She carries the pure water on her head while the child, the daughter, how old is your daughter?
11 years.
11 years. The daughter is 11, and the daughter, how does she cross the road? So she knows how to cross. Who taught her?
Nobody.
On her own?
Yes.
And her daughter assists her, but she carries the pure water. So on that fateful day that my coordinator cited her, she went over to borrow 1,000. What did you go to do? Tell the story.
The 1,000 1,000 to buy pure water.
She went over to borrow 1,000 naira. She used the 1,000 to buy pure water. How many bags?
I buy 2 bags.
2 bags.
So when I finish, I go again and take one.
How much gain do you make?
A day is 400 naira.
So 1,000 naira pure water, she makes a gain of 400 naira. So you return the
Money to the owner.
and then
I take my gain and go.
you take your gain and go. And then you do the same. So you do it every day. Next tomorrow you go again. So you make 400 naira every other day or every day.
Every day.
Every day. So she goes to borrow 1,000 naira. And then when she borrows the 1,000 naira, she buys pure water worth 1,000 naira. Then she sells the pure water and she makes a gain of 400 naira in a day. The 400 naira.
They just give me minimum gain.
So that's how she takes care of her family. How many children?
4.
4. You're married.
Married.
What does your husband do?
Nothing.
He doesn't do anything. He wasn't doing anything before you got married to him.
He's molding block.
He was molding block. Does he still mold the block?
No.
So no blocks to mold?
Complaining because of his waist.
Okay, his waist. He has waist pain. So because of that, he doesn't do it again. And so you now take care of them.
Yes.
Your children, are they in school?
It's only 2 that in school.
What about the other 2?
They're not going to school
Why?
because there's no money.
How old is the first?
First is 20 years. The
20
second one is
years.
20 years.
The one 20 years, did she go to secondary school?
No.
Did she go to primary?
No.
She didn't go to primary. She didn't go to secondary. So what does he do? She or he? She. Okay. So what does she do now?
So that she's going to learn how to do hairdressing.
She will learn how to do hairdressing. Okay. The second one.
The second one said he's going to learn how to do furniture work.
How old is that one?
15 years.
15 years. That one didn't go to school at all.
So he went to primary school.
He went to primary.
3, 6, primary 6.
Okay. But he didn't go to secondary. Then the last 2.
They are going to primary school.
So if you make 400 naira a day, how do you now train them?
That 400 naira I use it and buy food to eat.
Okay.
So people treat me, they will give me money, so I always can train them.
A lot of them madu na-eshenye gị ego. How do they give you money?
That because of the pure water, I mean, the pure water and the shit.
Okay, not because you're going to beg them.
No, how many
When they see you, they will give you money. And they will say, well done, continue.
No, they say, how I can use now.
So from what people give you, that's how your children.
Take care of them.
I'm in awe. Hey, God, have mercy. Mrs. Chinasa is totally blind. You know, she said, I nearly didn't do this video because when I saw her and they told me her story, we assisted her. And I told her I want to see her so that we sit down and talk. I immediately called my tailor, true or false, and I told my tailor to measure her and make her a beautiful dress like this, my own, so that she will wear it on the day we do this meeting. This is a second change. Oh. She came the first time. I said, what is this? Let me call my tailor. She said she was not ready with the dress. I told her to go. But I realized that I know my timing. If I'm not able to do it, so we started doing a little packaging. We started doing a little packaging with the dress she appeared with. Mrs. Chinasa, why are you not begging on the street?
No, I cannot.
Hey, she said, God forbid, I cannot beg.
I cannot beg.
You will hustle.
I cannot beg.
Hey, I told you, get ready for me. I'll be bringing you outstanding. I know God is already talking to you concerning this woman. Is this not, are you not in awe? This woman is totally blind. Meanwhile, I heard you did your eyebrow yourself. How did you do it?
When I hold my hand like this, I hold the icons and do like this, do like this. So strange.
So how do you know that it comes out beautiful?
It's people now. I just don't look at it. Say I'm fine.
That I remember the day you came. I remember the day you came. I heard you talking to your daughter to sit down well, or else you will slap her.
Yes.
How will you see her face?
I can't see her face. I'll just draw her slap.
I'm laughing, I'm not laughing. Mrs. Chinasa Madubuike is from Mbise in Imo State. She sells pure water. 1,000 naira worth of pure water a day, and she makes 400 naira change. And she does this every day. She carries the pure water on her head, while her 11-year-old child would lead her. She says, I believe I should hustle. I shouldn't beg. A blind woman believes she should hustle and she shouldn't beg. Out of her 4 children, the first 2 didn't go to school, but they are planning to do something. We'll have a meeting with them. And the other 2 are also in school. Oh my goodness. Ellen Dumodi were generally, life uge. I asked her to give us some words of advice. So may as if in a preach talk. Don't put your trust in human being. Put your trust in God. Go and hustle. Look for something to do. If you're married, don't belong to my husband is the breadwinner. So hold on. My husband is the breadwinner, so I should relax. You must also be akara winner, bread winner, ewedu winner, crayfish winner. You must hustle. Look for something doing. Don't just be idle. For those who are married, that's what she's saying. Continue.
So,
help your husband. It's not all the time. My husband should bring. My husband should bring. What about when my husband does not have? Does it mean you will now stay without eating? The reason why you're there is to also assist the man. Why the man is doing something, you are also doing something. Anything more?
Diet.
Hey. Entrepreneur of the highest order. I am not looking at anybody. She does buns, even though she doesn't see. She doesn't see at all. She does buns, she does chin chin, she does popcorn, she does Vaseline, she does what again? I've said that. She doesn't want to depend on people. She's so industrious that all she needs is to be empowered. That was what I heard that made me say no, I'm going to be interested. Women, there's not too much talk. This is powerful, highly powerful, that a woman that is totally blind carries pure water on the head, going about and then selling it, and she makes 400 naira every day. I personally will get involved to see what we can do. These are the kind of people I'm looking for. So Ele Hichorime in life, I'm asking her what she wants to do now. Like if somebody wants to assist you, where would the person come in? Since you're willing and ready, you're not lazy. Okay. Okay. She wants to open up a shop and then stay right there and now sell the pure water. She will do the buns, do the chin chin, and then be selling it. In your village? A rented apartment? How do you pay? How? Tell me. People also assist you to pay. What does it tell you? When you're doing something, you will see help come. When you're about it, people won't see her if they don't sight her. I mean, people won't sight her if she sat back in the house. There was no way Eliezer would have seen Rebecca if Rebecca didn't go to assist her mother to go and fetch water. This is a woman. This is a lady. She's beautiful. I'm going to bring her back again. By that time, look at her very well. And then we will see her again. She would be wearing her beautiful attire. I nearly didn't do this, but I didn't want my tailor to make me angry or for her to go back again after going and coming back. This is enough lesson. Women, get up. I don't like to see women idle. I don't like to see women depend. I don't have anything. You're a graduate. Get up, my friend. What do you mean? 1,000 can begin something. 5,000 can begin. Stop begging. I don't like it when people keep begging. Anybody you keep begging, very soon they will start running away from you. That is the mentality of people, including your own husband, including your brother, including that person that is a destiny helper. Get up and be like Mrs. Chenasa, and you will see help come all over looking for you. God bless you. And let's watch out who my next guest will be by the next time I come up here with Moments with Chioma Ibezim. Have a blessed day. If you want to reach her, please reach us immediately. You want to see her, reach us immediately. Every detail, the phone number will be on the screen. You want to get to Mrs. Chinasa, please reach us immediately and God will bless you. Be rest assured that when you reach us, you will see a video from her. You will see her call you and tell you exactly the amount you gave her and also tell you what she is doing with it. I've made myself available to be a source of joy to humanity. You might be next.